Hola, amigos y amigas de Jennings Lodge. Hi, today I'm going to talk about geography, the study of land, and we're going to also learn about maps, which are pictures of the land. And we're going to look at other tools like globes that all give us a better understanding of where things are or how to find our way when we are unsure of how to get somewhere. So let's get started. All about maps. What is a map? A map is a drawing of a place. It shows what the place looks like from up above. A map has small pictures or symbols that stand for things in the place it represents. People use maps to find their way around new places. They also use maps to plan trips. Some maps show large places, like the whole wide world, or a country, or others show small places, like a neighborhood or a museum. In this picture, we can see there are a few different types of maps. In this picture here, there is a map that's on paper. Up here, we see a map that's on an iPad or a screen. Maybe you've seen maps on your parents' telephones or yours. Here, a child has a rug or a mat that has a map on it as well. Maps can be on paper or on a screen. Some maps are on a book called an atlas. Others are posted on signs for people to stop and read. A map shows a view from above. This is sometimes called a bird's eye view. The map maker uses simple symbols instead of detailed pictures of the important features of the place. So we can see this photograph, and a bird's eye view is what a bird would see if it were flying up above. A photograph has lots of details, like we can see the windows in the houses, we can see the parking lot of the apartment, we can see the streets and the grass and the bushes. We can also see the sidewalks. Next, you're going to see a map of the same neighborhood, but it won't have as many details as the photograph. See it? Here is a map of the neighborhood in the last picture. Can you see this corner? That shows us the photograph and how it is similar to the map itself. The key shows what each symbol stands for. This is the key over here. It's under my picture. Let me see if I can move my picture a little bit. The key tells us what each of these symbols on the map represents. Blue represents the apartments, red rectangle represents houses, green squiggly lines or bushes look like bushes are forest, and this gray strip, well, that represents the street. A globe is a model of the earth. It is a sphere-shaped map of the world. A sphere is a ball, round on all sides, no flat surfaces. A globe shows the continents, oceans, and countries on the earth. People can turn a globe to see what is on each side. The earth. There's an actual picture of the earth from space. A globe shows a view of earth from above. When we look at pictures of Earth from space, we can see the oceans and continents. We can also see some mountains and rivers. We cannot see the lines between the countries. Those are drawn on maps, but they're not really on Earth. What are continents? Continents are large pieces of land. Most of the continents are separated by oceans. Earth has 7 continents. Let's see. This one right here is North America, and that's where we live. I'm going to move my picture down just a little bit. Here's North America, and that includes Mexico, the United States of America, and Canada. We also have South America, Antarctica, Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 continents all together. What are countries? People have divided the land on Earth into countries. Each country has its own leaders and laws. Countries are also called nations. What country do you live in? Do you live in Australia? No. Do you live in Europe? No. You live in the United States of America. That's the country we live in. What are states? Now, here's a map of the United States of America. It says it right here. The colors represent a different state within our country. Some countries are divided into smaller areas called states. The United States of America has 50 states. Some countries are divided into provinces or regions instead of states. What are cities? Well, each one of these drawings here represents a state, but the tiny little circles within that state all represent cities. Cities and towns are smaller than states. Each state in the United States has many cities. Cities have their own leaders and rules, but people in a city also have to follow the laws of their state and their entire country. Where do you live? What is your place in the world? Do you know where you live? Can you find your home on a map? Your address tells what street you live on. It also tells which number house or apartment you live in. Do you know your address? Mike's bedroom map. That's what it says at the top of this slide. And over here it says map key. These are the symbols on the map that represent things with more detail. Oops, let's go back. I need to still read that. Come on, let's go back. There we go. All right, here's a map of Mike's bedroom. Use the key to identify the different pieces of furniture in the room. Can you find the window? If I look on the map key, what looks like a window? That says window. But on the map, the window just looks like a very skinny yellow rectangle. Can you see how many of those there are? I see 1, 2, and there's another one under my picture. 3 windows altogether. What color is the rug? Well, if we look at the pictures that have more details, I see this is a rug. It looks brown. The word is rug. But on the map, what color is it? What does that red oval represent? It represents the rug. That's right. Mike can't find his yellow ball. Where could he look? I'm going to move my picture a little bit out of the way to see if you can find Mike's ball. Can you find Mike's ball? It's a yellow ball. I'm searching around the room. Oh, there it is. It's on this blue thing. What does that blue thing represent? If we go to the map key, we look and we see the blue thing is equal to a bookshelf. So where is Mike's ball? Mike's ball was on the bookshelf. All right, friends. Thank you so much for listening to the story. It was great to have you.